Alright, so this is another pack that I designed or whatever. This is supposed to be, it's called Nano Extract. It was supposed to be designed around just plain vanilla, no real super crazy tech mods or whatever. Let me turn off the what's the name for this. Yeah, so it's 109 mods. It's 109 mods or whatever. I got a few things in here. Bag of holding or whatever is from old 1710 mod. You can break bedrock normally with your pickaxe or whatever. After better combat mod, I'm not gonna go through all the mods, but there's a couple things in here. This is already centered around a terrain generation mod right here, epic terrain, and makes the terrain extremely large. Like everything is like the size of mountains. You got like real size continents and everything like that. So this is what the entire pack was basically based around. And once I got to the end game, and I basically beat the game. Already got to the end game and everything else. Throw in Orbtech, which is a new tech mod that just finished coming out. Just to have something else to do in the pack, Cause for the most part, I already beat everything. There's a couple of things in here. Also had the useful slime from I forgot what mod had that back in the day. No, this is called thermal not thermal expansion, Tinker's construct. You can make the slime slingshots yourself in the air, and they had slime boots or whatever, so you could bounce off of the ground. And it was fun to do that. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, and then once I seen this actual mod, updated for newer versions, I put it back in. Tom Simple Storage mod, which is basically early game applied in logistics. Um, Unflavored pipes is that a piping system, so I can give some kind of use to actual copper. Uh, there's a couple different mods in here. Let me show what I got though. This is on 120 dot four. This is like an in between beta version. Nobody really uses it. It's not really a pack I would actually release like that. And I'm also using OCD, which is one of my favorite resource packs from back in the day. Basically, when Redstone first got introduced to Minecraft, this texture pack came out. I also have some movement. What's the name? I need to shift this. Let's shift that off of there. Off of 59. I played the entire game basically on 59 FOV. And you can see a couple of different movement mods I have for the mods and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the first time actually getting netherite anything, so I have full netherite on everything. And I got my elytra on. Do I have my rockets? Yeah, I do got my rockets. Bags of holding. I think this is extra utilities. This came from back in the day. Got my netherite hammer. This is a 7x7 mining hammer. It does damage really fast. Let me show. Yeah, so this does a lot of, and it's fast as hell. This is how I actually found all the netherite. The first time doing the real netherite grind, and the netherite grind is not actually fun. That's not a fun grind at all. So you put that back. Just the slime slingshot that I was talking about. Ricochets you in the air, and I got my slime boots on. I got projectile protection for on that. Got netherite, basically everything. Swords, all my tools. Got my ender pouch here. Got a few things in it. Shulker box tooltip so you can see what's in there. Been to the end already. I haven't cleared the bag. I don't really see anything special in there. Got all these different ores. You got loot now, everything. This is the last thing I was really doing because I needed a lot of different ores for Oratech. I finally made the foundry or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I needed something. I forgot what it was. It's been a while since I actually played this. This is my little setup right here. This is a little village that I found a long time ago. Bring up the world map. I forgot what button I set for the world map. I don't remember the button I set for the world map. Anyway, I will deal with that later. We're gonna deal with that later. I just want to showcase the. Actually, let's go look for that now. I hate. I gotta look for that now. Shadow. I got set to J. Alright, so this is the entire world map right here. You can see how big the land actually is. This is where I actually started at over here. This is like almost 2,000 blocks by itself, so it took me forever to get out of here. I died for a couple of times trying to get out of there because it's the Mesa. There's no trees in there, you know. And I couldn't find a mine shaft or whatever. This is a large dungeon or whatever that I found. You see all the different places. No, this is where I started up. Up here is where I started at. That I came down here. I found a cherry blossom biome and all of that. But anyway, this is early game stuff right here. This is my enchanting setup. And this is what I was talking about right here. You can throw basically anything in there. And I can pick my enchants. It's no RNG on that. You know what I'm saying? I had that mod specifically for that because I don't want to waste time trying to RNG whistling. This is the starter art circuit right here. This is like the code generator, basic code generator. This is the pulverizer right here. It's a good it reminds me of thermal extension. You know, it's a good mod. It's the one villager that's still alive in this entire village right there. Make sure he can stay alive. And this is my little setup. This is why I dare everything from the beginning of the game to the end. Behind here is just all straight barrels. This is all connected in one network, whatever, to Time Simple Storage, and this is everything that I have in here. Got all the way to the end game without even really leaving this room. Got my furnaces and stuff down here. Just doing everything here, you know. Again, this is an entangler block that I haven't used yet, but this is a very powerful block. You can basically swap two different blocks. It's like almost like an ender chest, but it's not. It's more powerful than that. I got a wireless terminal down here as well, so I can be downstairs. And it's a wireless terminal for my Time Simple Storage or whatever. It doesn't work from this distance. I have to upgrade it a little bit more. Yeah, I have to upgrade it a little bit more. But yeah, that's really it. And then I got, if I can find all the different waypoints that I had. I don't like delete my deaths or whatever because I like to keep it for, you know, like a little archive or whatever. Took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deaths. Y'all, this whole playthrough. I got stuff that's in the end cities, you know. I don't think there's too much going on in another pretty typical or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I forgot why I had a cobblestone generator out there. That's one of my old school designs for a cobblestone generator. Like little ruins right here. This is like one of the first things that I had. I must have had created the mod or something like that because it's all stripped. There's little ruins or whatever that I found early in the whistling. If I fly over the ocean, you'll see what I'm talking about the scale and the length of all of these places. Right now it's nighttime. I should have did this in the daytime, but it is what it is. Found a little pirate's hat over there. I left it there just to leave it there. It's one of the dudes got killed. Yeah, but the terrain makes this game like super. If I fly to the mist, you'll see what I'm talking about. And that's the reason why I based the path around this. Actually, let's see if we can go to the mist real quick. Do I have any points up there? I don't think I do. see how big the mountains are. I don't have enough rockets to actually make it down here. I gotta go up. Gotta go this way. I don't think I'm gonna really make it there. Or maybe I'll just cut and come back. Yeah, I might just cut and come back. But yeah, the world is very expansive and very large. Extremely. More than normal. And it gives you like a good adventure. Mind you, these are all huge cave systems. I don't got enough rockets for this. I gotta make some more rockets. Never seen that. What's that over there? Is this a whole nother? Yeah, this is a whole nother part of the town. Didn't even see this over here. And this is a dungeon system right here. Yeah, this is a whole dungeon system over here. Yeah, so this is one of the dungeon systems I was talking about. As you can see, I could barely get hurt, so it doesn't even really matter. It doesn't matter to me. I didn't even see this up here. This is something I should look into. Yeah, but this extends and goes all the way down, deep down. This should have generated underground, but it didn't. Yeah, but this is basically what endgame looks like for this pack. I want to explore this dungeon, see what's in here. I don't even know why I'm even really running. Oh, I forgot I have skill points in here too. So, there's a skill system that I added to this. Let's do melee. No, it's not. Where are we at currently? 25 luck. I can't get that. I can get 100. I have a point left over here for money. Yeah, so K brings up your what's your names, your skills and all that. Yeah, and that's basically it. That's basically it for that.